morning, welcome back. It's not even morning, it's the end of Sunday night here today, and that was a fantastic weekend. That is the way I'd like to spend 5 days in a row here in California. So Wednesday morning, headed up to San Francisco. My sister and her boyfriend Ben were in the city for some of his work and presentations and stuff, a part of his PhD program. So it was the opportunity for Larissa and I to go up and kind of play hooky and show her around and just have a fun, very long weekend in San Francisco. So she texted us a few months ago. It's like, hey, Ben's got to be in San Fran. I'm going to tag along. Are you guys available these days? He's going to be busy during the day. What can we do? So I thought, yeah, for sure. Let's see. We got some free flights up there using miles. Thanks, Larissa. We got a car through her work that was very affordable. Thanks, Larissa. And just had a blast. We stayed at the Casa at the Fisherman's Wharf, where I've stayed the past few times with Ken and picking up cars for my clients. And this was it is the longest trip I've had in San Francisco. So it really afforded us the luxury of being able to see and do everything instead of having to pack it in a day, an overnight, a 2-night stay on the way to and from San Diego. This has been like a destination San Francisco trip, where we've been able to go up there and seriously spend some time and to tour the city and to go to Sausalito and to go to Alcatraz this time. That was so cool. That's one of the coolest things I've ever done as a history nerd, to go and see that and experience that and learn more about that. Now I want to watch the 1979 movie with Clint Eastwood. That was a great movie. I watched it years ago in Ohio when I kind of got into that and did a bunch of research and learned some history. Now, having been there, you just have a much more intimate understanding of the scale and scope of what that was. So anyways, I got home, easy flight home, my first Southwest flight ever. Larissa had miles. Very nice. They were kind. The aircraft 737-800 was nice. We left on time. We arrived on time. It was a smooth flight. We sat on the right side, got a nice view over Santa Catalina Island while coming in. My only complaint is kind of their whole MO. It's this, hey, we're gonna give you a boarding group, and then you just get on and you randomly just pick a seat. And I don't understand why that is a thing for them and why they wanna do that and why that's their brand. Every other airline lets you either buy or select a seat. And as you arrive to the terminal that day to fly, you know where you're sitting. And then as you board the aircraft, it's not a free-for-all. Because the problem is you let your first group of people, your preferred customers, your frequent flyers, your members, whoever, you let them on. Obviously, people want to sit in the front, right? So now you're loading the aircraft from the front to the back, which means it takes twice as long to load the people in the back. When you fly United and you've purchased your seat up front, they board from back to front. So it's a way better process. So Southwest, in my opinion, is way behind in the boarding process, but everything else seemed fine. They have a small fleet of aircraft for all 737s. But they do small domestic routes, San Diego to LA to San Jose to San Francisco to Vegas to Phoenix. That's just kind of what they do. Anyways, I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. We have a hell of a lot of work to do this week to get back into things. It's going to rain Monday through Wednesday, which I'm very upset about. I'm very excited to sleep in my own bed, which I'm going to do here in about 3 minutes after I tend to some laundry. I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Monday. Good night.